Cheese.
show on Relaks Radio. It talks about me and you. So listen to us, yeah, 24 hours, and let the happiness come to you on Relaks Radio. Tune in to Relaks Radio.
Relax Radio.
Hello, we're back again. So this is going to be the start of our conversation this evening. As I say, it's going to be a chilled little chat. Joining me today, I've got a special guest. He goes by the name of Mr. Butterwick.
Mr. Butterwick himself.
Here he is.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
That's
First
all
time,
right, mate.
first
That's
guest.
all right. This is the first
Feels
show
very
I've ever
special.
done this one. So
Feel
we're going
very
to try and
special.
keep it light, keep it banterous.
Always, always.
How have you been? You all
I
right?
cannot complain.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doing all right?
current times doesn't get any better.
In COVID.
Love it.
It's tough, man. Tough times for everyone.
Tough times for everyone involved.
Yeah, man. Right, so let's get started. We're going to be talking about pubs, as I've already discussed. Reviewing them out of 5. Right.
Brilliant idea. I don't know who came up with that.
What it is East End pubs, okay? So we've got a few in mind. It's going to be going from sort of Whitechapel area, Limehouse, Stepney, Mile End, Hackney,
Oh, I know these places.
including... Of course you do, mate. Of course you do. Right, where do you want to start? Salmon and Ball? Does that sound alright?
Oh, I mean, you got to start with a classic, surely.
Yeah, beautiful pub, that. Beautiful pub. Do you know what? I've got a little book. It might have a bit of information in it. Have you got any stories about the Salmon and Ball that you want to share?
I haven't got any particular stories that I don't think that we can really air. But
We'll keep it light. We'll keep it
we'll
light. Just
keep it light and
censor the
breathe.
stories.
All I can say is the Salmon and Ball. I've never been to a place before where the DJ
Here we go,
whips
get the
out
book
literal tapes of music,
Yeah.
and
Do you know what?
for that alone,
Yeah, I like that though.
I rate it. Don't get me
It
wrong.
It creates a great atmosphere, to be honest. Bit of music in a pub. I know Spoons isn't really into all that kind of stuff, but it really does a good
It
good
adds.
deed for a pub. Yeah, we've had some quality nights on there. They do a bit of
Of
live
course.
music as well.
The live music, classic.
Yeah,
Sauce
yeah.
and bread. You had a saxophone. Lovely stuff.
Oh, mate, love a sax.
Love a
Love
saxophone.
Right, if we were going to rate this pub out of 5,
Well,
for atmosphere
atmosphere
alone, what would you give it?
it's got to be a solid 4.
Ooh.
You can't go 5. It's not perfect. You can't go straight 5.
Yeah, well, it's hard to give 100% to anywhere, I think.
Exactly. So it's gonna get a solid 4 salmons
But you
out
know-
of 5 balls, mate.
Oh, okay. right. I see
Is
how
that
we're
what they're-
doing it now. I see
Is
how
that
we're
what they're
doing it
rating
now.
it?
Do you know what though? I think, as far as pubs go, I've had some of the best nights down at Salmon and Ball,
I have to say
and the bar staff are quality as well.
the one
They
problem.
join in on the banter.
What's the issue though? Why no card machine? What's going on, Salmon and Ball?
Oh yeah.
Do we have to check your taxes?
Got to go
Can
down
we-
to the Sainsbury's, 5-minute walk down the road for the rain to get your 20 quid out.
Excuse me, can we check Salmon and Ball's taxes?
Leave it out, mate. We're live at the minute.
Something suspicious going on.
Speaking of the devil, they're number 1 on the list in this book. Let me
Of
try
course,
and find
of
them.
course.
See if it's got any history behind it. How long's it been up?
So why the salmon? Why the ball? Can you answer the question?
That's a good question, that. Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, it's located right next to Bethnal Green Station.
Does one of the cheapest pints
Yeah.
on a happy hour, and it's an ale.
I think that's on a Sunday, isn't
it's
it?
on a Sunday.
Yeah, so nothing special. It's a Grade 2 listed building. Since 1973, it's been listed that. I think, does it say here? Yeah, even in the early stages of the pub, it's clearly the centre of the village life. As the
Village back then.
Yeah. So, well, back in 1769,
Oh wow.
it's a
The-
pretty old gaff. That's-
How times have changed.
That's mad. That. I mean, I think I've only been to To be fair, I don't know how old some of the other pubs are in the area, but we know the Grapes. That's probably the oldest standing one that we've been to in this vicinity.
Not
from what
yeah,
we're reviewing.
Not the most researched radio show. This
Just rolling with the ball, mate.
rolling with the punches.
Yeah, mate. Come on. So,
rolling with the salmon. Rolling with the ball.
right. What about drink selection out of 5?
Out of 5, I mean,
for the salmon and bull. Yeah.
you know me.
Yeah.
The listeners will eventually know me. I like a cheap lager,
Yeah. Okay then.
and they have Foster's on tap. You can't
Poor,
go wrong.
poor lad, he's not got that much money in his pocket.
At this moment, it's an issue,
Yeah.
but we move.
I'm
I'm gonna have to say 4 out of 5 again.
for the drink selection.
I'm a simple man. I can't go wrong.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not too keen on all my fancy bevs anyway.
If you're only selling,
As long as you're getting tipsy off it, it's alright, isn't it?
as long as you're not selling exclusively Camden lager,
Yeah.
not to rip on Camden too much, but it's overrated. to be
Camden
honest.
Hills.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
I'll say that right now.
I
off
think it's
rip.
overrated as well. I
One of
think
the
it's not
most-
that. Yeah, trust me, it's nothing special, is it?
£6.
I mean, it's good, but if I could get a Camden Hills for £6 or a Foster's for £3.40,
and then you can go buy some chicken wings after. Fuck you.
exactly.
What's
Plus,
gonna win out?
mate, even on taste, I think Foster's. I'm
Taste
gonna get a
alone.
lot of hate for this, but I think it maybe tastes a bit better.
I mean, it's very dependent. I'm not gonna throw shade at any
Yeah.
particular pub, but there's a pub just down the road from here. The taste of their lager is a little bit questionable. No names right now,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
maybe for a
Maybe in
later
a bit. Maybe you'll figure it out in a bit.
Maybe for a later.
If you know
radio
where we're
show.
broadcasting from anyway, which I don't know if that's even
I don't know if we
discussed.
should be saying that.
As I say though,
We don't,
if you,
want, we don't want the fans to turn up on mass, mate.
on site.
On site.
What are you saying
Yeah.
about my uncle's pub?
It could get a bit dangerous.
But yeah, if you want to call in again, the number is 07852 473 473. If you want to join in our conversation about pubs, you know a thing or two, or you want to recommend one, as I say, feel free.
I think I know of someone who might be in a pub right now who's got to have a burning desire to phone in.
Who's that?
Mystery
Mr.
guest.
Mr. JJ.
JJ. Mr. JJ.
Is he
himself.
down the pub at the minute?
Apparently so.
Okay then.
Of course he is.
He better be listening in. I want him to call
Thursday
in.
night. He's got to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. Right. So, we've done atmosphere. We've done drink selection.
We're doing punters.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah. Well, the local crowd.
State of the punters.
I think they're brilliant.
You think? All right.
The majority of them who I've had chats
Diverging.
with down there,
I mean,
they all love a little dance,
they do love a little dance.
a bit of banter. I mean, back in before COVID, anyway.
And, well, actually, after COVID as well, there's a lot of
Well.
questionable.
Oh no, you don't want to say
I'm
that.
not going to bait him up.
yeah. Leave it out. Leave it out. They're doing their thing, innit? They're just a good one for the local punter.
They're
Go have a
quite
drink
quite
after work.
elderly, but you know what? They'll give you a little tip on a horse as well. They'll let you know what to bet on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and it's right if you like boxing, we've done that once or twice. It's right outside York Hall Station. Sorry, York Hall.
Thought you were saying that the summer the ball. I was like,
So go sink a few in there and then go watch the boxing down York Hall. Well, let's hope anyway.
it is
That
really
the venue reopens soon because the Bear Pit is one of the best.
historical home of boxing, really, isn't
Oh
it?
mate, it's quality. So
I've yet to go myself, but I would
Yeah.
love to.
yeah,
I'm hearing from Justin over here. It is the primo.
don't worry, we'll go to a matchroom event when it reopens. I'm
Not
well
a
up for
sponsor, by the way. Not a sponsor.
that. Yeah, Eddie, if you're listening, give us a call in, mate. We'd love to have you on the show. Okay, right. So, all in all, total review out of 5.
Out of 5. I mean, I can't. Do we not just do out of 20?
Out of 20. Oh, you mean?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
How many have we done? We done punter.
No, that makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, go
It's
on.
like come down with me, mate, or something.
So
like
what are we doing? We're doing local people,
that. Punters.
atmosphere,
Atmosphere.
drink selection, and
Carpet. Should we rate the carpet as well? We might as well.
if we had pictures of the carpet, that would work. But you know what? I don't think I can remember.
You
what
don't
it
think you
looks
can
like.
remember the carpet? I
No.
mean, pretty much all pub carpets are quite similar.
Do you remember
like,
what it looks like?
I'm gonna go red.
Right, brilliant. That's just pulled straight out your arse. That was it.
Excuse Justin for his language.
Please do me a favour, mate. This is my show now.
I would like to say the carpet's pretty good as well, so I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay, cool. So,
In total, mine's added up to 4 13.
is that it? At 20?
Yeah. Well, I was only the punters really
Yeah.
the punters really ruined it.
Ah, that's a shame, that.
Shambolic.
Fair play. Do you know what? I'm going to give it... I'm not going to add up points. I'm just going to go out of 20. I'd definitely give it at least a 16.
16.
I'm gonna say 16.
Well, 13's above average. 16's borderline exceptional.
Yeah, I think it's an exceptional little gaff.
Well, we might have to come back to this.
Well, yeah, we can review them again. Do you know what? For next time, we might have to do like a chart.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
tally it up properly.
Shall I just put it in my notes right now?
Mate, if you want to, go for
A
it.
little look behind the curtain for all you listeners.
I've got to tick this one off now. Salmon and Ball. Do you want to do joint reviews or should we do our each individual ones? We'll go in the middle. Do you want to say 15 for that?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not in the middle though, is it? Is it? 14.
Well, we're not going to do 14 and a half.
Well, okay.
'cause we'll round it up.
15.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think we know who the boss is here.
I have the final say, yeah. You do what I say, alright?
All right then.
Yeah, good boy. Okay, that's
Not too sure about that, mate.
right. We're moving on. I'm done with that now. Do you have one you want to suggest?
Am I bringing one to the floor?
If you want, yeah.
I do actually have one that I really want. It's quite near and dear to my heart, actually.
Okay.
A lot of
Is it the Three Tons?
it's just one of the best pubs out there.
What, the Three Tons?
It is the 3 Tons in Aldgate East.
Okay. If anyone doesn't know the 3 Tons,
In Aldgate East, what a ripper of a spot, can I tell you?
it's a traditional pub. So it's fairly traditional.
It's
style
pretty traditional.
Pub. Yeah.
In style. I don't think
Yeah.
in structure.
No,
Actually,
yeah. Do you know what? I think that's in the book as well.
tell a lie. Jack the Ripper, for all you Jack the Ripper fans out there, don't know why you're fans of him, but he allegedly hid in the 3 ton cellar.
Oh
Back in the
yeah.
day.
Okay, so you got a little story as well.
Got a little story to tell you there.
Okay.
Yeah, he just recently brutally murdered a woman and was escaping the law and hid in the cellar.
Jack
so
the Ripper. Is he not a little fairy tale story?
No, that is a real person.
Oh look, here, it's in the book. It was here on the night of September 30th, 1888, that Jack the Ripper murdered Catherine Eddowes. Well, I'll be fucking.
No!
Oh, dude, sorry about that. I'll be damned.
R.I.P. to a real one, by the way.
Yeah, sorry about that. Jack the Ripper, who would have known? Yeah, in the 3 Tons. I want to find out when it was. When it opened.
1747.
Okay, is that older than the Salmon and Ball? What was the Salmon and Ball? Can't remember.
I mean, our memory. is
Same
escaping.
century. Yeah, it's older.
Old pub alert. Older.
I'll be damned.
I'll be there. The beautiful thing about the
Yeah,
3 Tons is,
go on, fill
well,
us
quite
in.
honestly, the bar staff are just really attractive.
Mm.
There's one in particular. I'm not going to name his name. But doesn't get better than
If
that.
if he's listening, I'm sure he'll be grateful.
I'm sure he'd be absolutely ecstatic.
He'll
with that
probably know. He'll
compliment.
probably know who he is.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
But on top of that, it's got a roof garden, a lovely roof garden.
I heard that's not open at the minute. Is that right?
It's a crying shame that it is not open at the minute, but unfortunately it is not. If we could get some governmental procedure so the COVID restrictions can be reduced,
Oh,
so it may.
don't even
that
get
would-
me started on COVID restrictions.
We need a little COVID buzzer.
Yeah, trust.
But
Get the soundboard out. Charlie Sloth soundboard.
if you've frequented the 3 Tons at least once.
Have I frequented it? Have I?
Well, you've been once at least.
Yeah, I think I've only ever been once actually. But they do. Do you know what? It is a really nice pub. I can give you that.
How would you rate the atmosphere?
Okay, the time I went, it was during COVID, right? And
I think we should.
I walked through the door and there was about 2 people, 3 people.
And
In
how?
the unfortunately, in the pub there wasn't that many people. It's due to COVID. I mean, it's killing. What it is it's killing atmospheres. It's killing public spaces. It's a real unfortunate shame. But do you know what?
Could you right?
Yeah,
Just picture it, packed full of
Packed.
people,
heaving.
heaving absolutely at the brim,
Yeah, well, yeah.
and that's what it's normally like.
Yeah, I can
Okay, now
imagine.
picture
I
that
can imagine
now.
after work because it's right in a work business area, isn't it?
Now what are you rating it? Are you there? Right there now.
I'm visualising it in my head. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely a 5. Have you got TVs down there? You watch a bit of footy if you're into that.
Yep. Rugby, cricket.
Yeah, all
Oh,
kinds,
yeah.
all kinds.
Apparently not boxing. Boxing
Okay.
brings along violence. I don't have any connection with the 3 tons for anyone who is thinking, why do I know so much about it?
Yeah.
Don't know, just a big fan, to be
Yeah.
honest. Just a
Yeah,
massive
yeah.
fan.
Fair enough. Do you do food? Do they do food down there?
I think they do food.
Okay, that's good to know. Have you tried the food yourself?
I have tried the food. It's a lovely selection of pies.
Yeah.
Patties, which are apparently just small paste.
I bet
pasties.
you know the prices of all the food as well, don't you?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
I mean, we could get our research team to go down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I could just say it's just
It's,
it's a cracking spot, and
Yeah,
it's
man.
got that over the salmon and ball. Went salmon and ball, not any food in sight.
yeah, that's the point. Yeah, they got no food.
They got to have at least some salmon.
Do you know what though? Like as well, if I can just say,
You may.
so on the subject of pubs, like, obviously you get pubs that cater for different crowds and they have different interests at heart for their customers.
You're,
So, like,
you're
obviously for-
talking locals, and then you've got
Yeah, yeah,
those for the city goers.
yeah, exactly. But obviously for the salmon and ball as well, it's not a massive food. Like you wouldn't go down there for food because they don't serve it. But but also you wouldn't go down there.
Highly
I
disappointed.
wouldn't go down there for food anyway, just because it's not really that kind of vibe. But if I was going to go somewhere for food, just off the top of my head, the Crown next to Victoria Park. I've actually been there for food. It's quality food, but it's a proper gastro pub as well.
I
you
don't want to
So
detract from your radio show, but
Yeah, go on.
we haven't rated the 3 tons out of 20.
no,
yet.
don't worry. I was going to go back to that. I was just
Okay.
giving a bit of context.
Yeah, the Crown is.
Yeah.
It's,
Have you been down there?
It's yeah, it's pretty class actually. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean.
So far we've got the salmon and ball next to Bethnal Green. We've got the 3 tons in Aldgate East.
No, we got.
And we've just mentioned the Crown, which is just south of Victoria Park on the roundabout.
No, that's a long walk. If you're gonna do them all, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah. Oh, what if you want to do a crawl? Yeah,
wanna do a crawl?
you can probably fit about 25 odd extra pubs in the middle along the way.
That's for a different.
But
radio show.
anyway, let's go back to the 3 tons. So we've rated the atmosphere 5 out of 5.
5
Just
out of
picture it in your mind,
You've got to
right?
picture it in your mind, guys.
Food quality. I've never
Fever.
tried the food.
The food's like, I mean, I know the guy who makes it. To be honest,
And how do you know him?
just a mate.
You go down there too much.
Just
don't
go
you?
down there too much.
Yeah. It's
But
one of your favourites.
he's a bit of a grotty guy, to be honest with you. So the food's a little bit shambolic. I'm gonna have to give it like maybe like a 2,
Really?
just a 2.
See, that's not going to help.
I know, but
help the
no
score for that one, is it?
no pub's perfect.
Okay. All right. So what about what about drink selection?
Drink selection.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got everything. It's got a bit of Foster's, bit of Amstel. but then for all of you
Yeah.
Camden Hells lovers, there's
Mate,
Camden
you've
Hells.
got
is
somebody
there.
against Camden Hills.
Camden Hills. I used to go out with a girl. She used to love Camden Hills, and she broke my heart.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The anecdotes are starting. What do you make of their shorter glasses? The shorter, fatter, girthier ones.
Oh, the Camden Hills.
Yeah, you fan of that? Because a lot of people like them, but I don't like them.
It baffles me. Do you have to grip it with 2 hands like a mug of tea? Feels a little bit odd that.
Well, maybe for you. If anyone didn't realise, Oscar's 4'7", so he's quite
4'7".
he's a small fella.
I've only got
And
2 fingers on each hand.
yeah, so he's got a grip. Unfortunately, with
He's
2
got
hands.
grip strength of I don't know. He's got bad grip strength.
Oscar.
Me.
Okay, right. Going slightly off topic there.
Slightly. Well, we did an extra group there. We did food. So
Yeah.
and food is free. So
Yeah, we've not really structured it properly, have we?
I know, but that means it just gets 3 bonus points on top of the salmon and ball. They don't do food.
Right, what else have we
Oh,
done then?
really?
So you don't they don't do live music, do they? I don't know.
No, they don't do live music.
Okay.
Although
They do have
maybe.
tellies though. Tellies is a massive
it's a massive pull
bonus.
for all you football lovers.
Yeah.
Um,
What else were we doing? So it's atmosphere, people.
the punters.
Yeah, I don't really know. I've only been there once. I don't
In-
really know the people.
In
down
in your head, the punters, how are they? That's the real question.
there. In my head.
Well, all right. The punters are not
What,
great. The
in
punters
my, in
aren't
my
great.
imagination.
I mean, I'm not gonna rip into all of the fat cats, the city goers. Those
I've
are
gone
the-
too hard of them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip into the
Oh, the
people.
fat cats as in
the people on
not
people
the,
in
not the heavy geezers. You mean like
Oh no, like as in I'm going
the big dogs from
yeah,
the city?
I'm going a bit communist here, but
Yeah.
a bit communist for a pub radio show, but
Yeah.
whatever. Those in the rat race, you know, it's just all about money, mate.
Yeah.
So the punters are losing it a little bit there, but I mean, you can't.
That's due to the location.
Yeah, they can't. It can't be helped, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Is what it is.
Is what it is. So I'm gonna give them like 3.
Right. Is that everything?
Well, there was a carpet as well, but it doesn't have a carpet, so
So that gets a 0.
yeah, I
Then.
guess a 0.
Sorry, no carpet.
So
rating.
actually, the 3 tons.
Rating is 0 anyway.
The 3 tons has come to right. So like 3 for food, 3 for punters.
We should write these down so we don't forget. Do you want to write them on your phone?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Food.
So we've got salmon was what 15?
Yeah, out of 20.
Yeah, lovely. And the 3 tons was
16.
okay. Right, fair enough. I personally don't agree with that, but because I've got a special guest on today, he can do that if he wants.
Off rip.
I'm being kind.
Gotta be kind to these
Yeah.
people. I'd never come back otherwise.
Yeah.
So what's the next one?
Have you? Well, because we've already mentioned it, the Crown. Do you want to go back to that one? Have you been there?
I went there. I was with my family.
What did you make of it?
It's a.
There's
There's a lot of dogs. Which I mean, don't get me wrong. I like dogs, but when there's food about it,
yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Yeah.
yeah, I was there, and just off the top, there was some woman sat there with her little dog. Oh, we've got a
Hello.
caller.
We got a caller.
So, do we take said call?
Hello. Yeah, who's this?
This is the mystery guest, mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
How
we
you
got
doing?
The mystery guest himself.
I'm good, mate. I'm just getting to know your opinion on the half moon.
Oh,
On the
we've got
half moon. Okay then. What have you been down there yourself?
a call-in request.
Yeah, have you been down there yourself, mate?
I'm down there at the moment, mate.
Oh, yeah.
On the front line.
I'll tell all right. So if you can give us a bit of intel on what the atmosphere is saying in there, that would be
The atmosphere is dead at the moment, but it's a Thursday night.
yeah.
A Thursday night.
I'll give it a good 3 out of 5 the atmosphere.
3 out of 5.
Love
Okay,
that.
and what's the carpet saying as well?
We want to hear about the car.
We're doing a carpet review as well.
It's a bit concrete-y where I am.
Oh, he's outside.
Oh, you're outside, are you?
Now that you're on the front line, could you amble inside possibly? Have a little look at the carpet.
If you wouldn't mind doing us a favour, going inside and seeing what the carpet's saying.
I'll turn my head around. And the carpet is a burgundy complexion, which is a bit dead. So
Of a burgundy complexion.
Yeah, burgundy, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and by the way, yeah, your salmon and ball carpet rating is disgusting because the salmon and ball carpet is.
Hang on a minute. Who's this guy calling in, giving me stick on my
Excuse
reviews?
me, do you have a radio
No,
show
the
about
salmon and
rating?
ball carpet, yeah, is the worst carpet I've ever seen in my life. That's the first thing I noticed about the fucking place.
Excuse me,
Oi, none of the language, son.
we've got to ask.
Sorry.
Whoever this guy is, sitting in a half moon,
Bleep
thinks
out,
he's,
bleep
thinks he's
out,
Billy
bleep
Big
out.
Bollocks, yeah?
Oh, it's language.
Mate, I'll say what I like,
This is
right?
shambolic. This is
Right,
not even
You
a
say
call.
what you like, you
should we
get
get back
fired
on?
tomorrow,
Should we get back on topic? Yeah. So the half moon.
Okay,
I personally,
half moon.
I think the atmosphere down there on the weekend is brilliant.
It's amazing, mate. It's 5 out of 5, especially
Yeah.
when you're a student.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Should we give it the location? Right, so it's near Stepney Green Station on Mile End Road. Right. In case you didn't know, that's not far from Queen Mary University.
It's right around the corner. It's
Yeah.
basically there already.
Who's the caller? Do you know of the uni?
Yeah. I go to that university, mate.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. Did you
Yeah.
enjoy it?
Great university, mate.
Perfect.
Great university.
That's all right.
Highly
that's all right.
recommend. Shout out Queen Mary.
Can we ask what did the caller get for his grade?
I got a cheeky little first, mate.
Oh, we've got a first class caller.
don't lie,
Oh,
don't
first
lie.
class caller.
I know you're on air, but
Love
you don't have to
that.
lie. Who's
Sorry
that in
for
the Who's
boasting
that in
that.
the background?
What we
We've got Tallulah and 2 of her mates here.
Oh,
Good. Hello.
perfect.
fair dues, fair dues.
Just
How are they?
on
They
the
all right?
radio.
You guys having a good time?
Yeah, we're having a good time.
But the radio's died.
Come join us after. Come join us after.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, we might. I don't know who the caller is,
We
but
don't know who the caller is, but we might find him.
Yeah, it's a mystery caller.
what's your name? Actually, do you know what? Keep it a mystery.
Keep it a mystery.
Yeah. Right. So what we got
refer
then?
to
We
me as
got
JJ.
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 Yeah.
Did you hear us say that
Mystery.
earlier?
JJ. Could it be?
I didn't.
Okay, because I was saying JJ might call in.
Could it be skillful
Did you?
Nigerian
Oh,
footballer?
mate, that's
Yeah.
a coincidence. That's a massive coincidence.
Is it
Yeah, I
JJ Okocha? Skillful Nigerian footballer.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
End the Relaks. Let's get back
We've
on
just
track.
we've just been given a yeah, actually we'll leave it.
We'll leave that.
Right, okay, brilliant. So for the total of the half moon, so we've done carpet, we've done people. Well no, we've done
People, we've done people.
We did atmosphere.
Now,
What do you make of the local punters down the half moon?
yeah, the local
The
punters.
local punters,
They any
they're
good?
like Marmite, mate. You either love them or you hate them.
Okay then.
I mean, I can personally attest to the local punters. I've been threatened with physical violence on numerous occasions down there.
That's awful.
Me too, mate. I've seen many a fight down there.
That's awful.
That is truly dreadful. We do not
Yeah.
advocate.
I reckon
No,
give
definitely
it
not. We don't
to
advocate
them.
violence. Yeah. What a shame.
We don't
Do you know
condone
what?
the violence.
I've met some brilliant people down there though. I've had some great chats with some inspiring individuals.
Truly, it changed my life actually.
Yeah.
I was
The half
going,
moon.
So have I, mate.
going down a dark path and
Yeah.
just having a chat with a fellow.
Okay, I'd say out of 5, I'm gonna give it 4 for the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
For people,
Yeah.
ooh, that's high.
That's high, mate. I'm gonna go
That
3.
is very high.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm gonna go 2, mate. I'm gonna go 2.
2. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you're making me think, but I'm gonna stick with what I've said just because I don't want to be swayed by you boys.
I mean, it is
Okay.
Justin Race Pubs, isn't it? The name of the radio show. Justin Race Pubs.
Saying it how it is with Justin.
Rating pubs.
Um,
Finally, we've got to rate the staff.
no, but also the drink selection as well.
Oh, drink selection.
Staff.
Oh,
Oh, they're a bit. It depends who you get in the bar. To be honest.
Ooh.
Some of them I think
some
are.
are amazing.
Yeah.
Some are a bit dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rate it like a solid 1.
What the staff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
All the ones I
Ooh,
liked
that
are
is
gone.
hard.
The ones that used to give us free stuff, gone.
Yeah.
So,
Free stuff.
not gonna name anyone by name, but
Yeah, love a free drink.
with a free one.
I'll tell you what though, in terms of drink prices, that's the best one in London for me.
I mean, we've got an. Should we mention it? It's a Weatherspoons. So
Oh yeah, if we forgot to
Yeah.
mention, it is a Weatherspoons.
Exactly.
of course it's gonna be
Currently
cheap.
drinking a pint, yeah, for £1.50.
No,
Okay,
really?
why are
You
we
joking?
on? We should get off
Yeah.
this radio show.
Sharply, Shad. We'll get down there.
Bit of
Join
habit,
JJ
eh,
down.
£1.50.
Join JJ down a half moon. That's
Lovely
alright.
stuff.
What are you drinking, by the way?
At the moment, I'm drinking a shipyard, mate. £2.50.
Oh,
Okay, this is
Shipyard.
the caliber of caller today.
Yeah.
They love an ale, an American pale ale. Beautiful stuff.
Ooh, I'm a classy gentleman.
He is
A
cla-
classy
he
gentleman.
sips it with his pinky up. We love that.
Beautiful. All right. If lads, if we were going to give it a final score
Out of 20.
at 20,
Off rip.
For the pure memories, 20.
20! Oh! First 20, and it's on
Blimey.
the first episode.
he's not messing about, this kid.
Jake is a big fan of the half.
He's
I
not
mean,
messing-
JJ is a massive fan of the half. Does it get better than that?
Man like JJ.
You're right.
I'm going to say 15.
15, so low.
Wait, JJ? JJ,
Yes, mate.
could you tell your mate Tallulah to shut up, please? Or just keep it down a little bit.
Justin, the radio man, says shut up.
In the nicest possible,
shout
in the nicest
out
possible way.
to, in the nicest possible way.
Yeah.
Shout out to IM, Isabel Morris.
Okay.
Shout out to
She's a
Isabel.
keen listener.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Oscar,
Isabel.
right, you're our special guest on today. What would you rate it out of 20?
I'm gonna have to go for a solid 17.
Oh my god, is that the best one we've had so far?
It is the best one so far. It trumps both. Actually, no, it shouldn't trump the 3 tons. 3 tons is the best pub out there. But
That's fair play. That's all right, isn't it?
it's not bad.
Right, lads.
beautiful.
JJ, you gonna stick with us or are you moving on?
I'm moving on, mate. I've got a pint to finish.
All right, we'll let you get back to it. We might join you in a bit. We
All
might
right.
see you down there. All right.
Yeah, I'll see you
Beautiful
soon, innit?
stuff.
Nice one, mate. See you
keeping
later.
it
Bye, bye.
He was nice, wasn't
I think what a very welcoming soul. Inviting us down the pub. We've never
Yeah.
met this guy before.
he? Yeah, I know. Funny that, isn't it? The mystery caller.
The mystery caller.
Well, it
himself.
was good to have him down there as well, so he could actually. Do you know what? That might
On
be
the
a good
front
idea.
lines, it's-
He could be on the front line. We could get him getting an Uber round to all the pubs, rating the carpets, sending in a photo. And then,
basically like the Trevor McDonald's of pubs, just like on the front line every single time. Man.
yeah.
Love that.
Cheeky little halfie in each one, jumping an Uber to the next one.
That's expensive.
The man on the front line.
I'm gonna have to talk to the boss about the budget on that one, but
Yeah,
I'm sure it's gonna happen.
yeah. So that's a big one for us. The Half Moon. We've spent a lot of time down there.
Can't say a lot about it that's bad. Actually, I can say a lot about it that's bad, but
Yeah, we've seen some funny stuff down there.
um,
I've seen full on brawls.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
that's,
I don't advocate them, and I think they're awful. But
I saw a 10-man brawl down there one time, and it was
yeah,
you can't see that on TV. To be honest with you, I
yeah.
mean,
I went into like flight mode.
talk about that Game of Thrones episode, Battle of the. I'm not going to say the word. That
Why
was
is that?
because it's a swear word.
Oh, okay, right.
Battle of the Bee.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
Um,
We actually saw that the other week.
yeah, compares nothing to
Yeah.
that scrap I saw down Weatherspoons that one time.
Yeah.
Much worse.
Is this the same one that I'm thinking of as well?
I
It was like
believe-
4 guys on like
Dude.
2 or 3 bouncers.
Yeah, it's speaking of, we've got to really give a shout out to the bouncers.
Yeah.
They don't get enough love in this world.
Do you know what? The bouncers down that Spoons are proper gents. They're all right.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
the door open for you.
Ladies first. Yeah. No, brilliant. Right. Okay. So in terms of location as well, the Half Moon is situated. It's pretty much in between the 3 Tons and Salmon and Ball.
Yeah. So if
About
you
halfway
were,
in between.
if you're gonna do,
Yeah.
don't know why you would be doing that, but if you were going to, you could just go to all 3 pubs.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. Should we go? Should we do another one in the middle of them? Have you ever been to the Blind Beggar?
Oh, I personally have not been to the Blind Beggar.
Okay, right. Well,
So,
I'm gonna have to.
but,
Do
I
that. I'm
mean-
gonna have to do it on my own then.
You're gonna have to just describe it to me, and you can take me there.
Yeah. So this is a classic pub. If anyone doesn't know, it's in Whitechapel. It's the classic Ronnie and Reggie pub, isn't it? The Cray Boys. They used to go down there a lot. I think they might have owned it.
I know they definitely shot someone in there. That is why it's so famous.
Yeah.
If anyone has seen the film Legend, Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Plays
Big
two
up Tom Hardy if you're listening, mate.
Yeah, if you're listening to Tom Hardy, please call
Done
up.
a smashing job in that film.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
Yeah.
Although I preferred you as Bane. Bane was banging role, by the way.
Do you know what? I think that guy, in every film he goes on, he just outperforms every other actor. Even like Leonardo DiCaprio, I think he's a better an actor than him, to be honest. He's a really, really good actor.
Controversial takes over here, to be honest with you.
I know, it sounds like I'm endorsing his...
Actually, Justin is Tom
I'm his
Hardy's
manager.
He's Tom Hardy's manager.
Yeah.
If you're a
Lo and behold.
a little behind the scenes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back on track. Right, so... Do you know what I love about the Blind Beggar? They've got a pub cat in there, and the cat is... I'm not a massive cat person, but the cat is... He's a cat.
Can we describe said cat?
Yeah, he's a little tabby, little ginger tabby.
Mm.
And he just makes the atmosphere in there. They've also got a fireplace, so going down there in the winter after work for a cheeky little pint, sitting in front of the fire with a little tabby on your lap, mate, it feels like
It just comes onto
right
your
at
lap?
home. Yeah, he
Oh.
sat right next to me, and then he jumps onto my lap, and I was like, all right, I don't mind that. Just
Wow,
chilling, give him a little stroke.
that's a very
Yeah, he's a nice
very
cat.
friendly
Also,
cat.
they've got a pool table in there. I love a pool table in a pub.
not COVID safe, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, at
not
the minute,
not
no.
to rip on the current state too often, but
Yeah, it's peak. But
pour one out for the pool tables right now.
the only annoying thing about pool tables is when you got too many people trying to play at once, and you get a bit of ag at the table. I've had that
When the coin's down,
a few too many times.
when the coin
yeah.
is down, that's your turn. That's you queued.
Yeah, but I've had situations where I've been like, yeah, that's my quid. Like, we got the next game, and the guy's like, no, that's mine. And I'm
Oh.
like, hang on a minute, I'll put that down there 5 minutes ago,
a Mexican quid off.
and you saw me.
You saw
And-
me.
Yeah, and I'll be like, you saw me do that, and he's
so,
like,
so not only is he trying to jump queue, he's trying to steal a pound.
he's mugging me off.
He done.
He thinks I'm a fool. I'm
this has
like, hang on a
happened to
minute. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I've had to get the boys out. No, I'm joking. But anyway, let's get back on it. In terms of carpet, I'm afraid I can't give you that because I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been down there.
You can't imagine there's going to be too much carpet. Like cat fur,
No.
cats, they molt
Yeah,
fur everywhere.
that's true. That's true.
It's got to be wood floor, you'd have thought.
Yeah, it's a nice building. Architecturally, it's nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're doing an architectural rating.
Do you know what? I'm just going off on one now.
Offer it.
Anything I can think of. I'm not going to stick to the strict, because I can't even remember drink selection either. So that's out the window.
That's beautiful.
It's falling apart. They've got a kitchen to make food, so if you like food, there you go.
That's lovely stuff.
But yeah, out of 20, I'm not gonna. I'll say 12, 13. It's okay.
It's the worst pub so far.
Yeah, but we definitely have a few more on the list that will go
Just-
lower than 10.
Okay, love that.
Right, should we go on to the next one? I want to do something a bit different. Eh? You want to take a break? Alright, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, as I say, cheeky little piss break for Oscar. Alright, see you later, guys.
Oh, Relax Radio.
আপনি হয়তোবা জানেন না যে রেডিও অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট ইজ 4 times more powerful than any other media. রিল্যাক্স রেডিওতে যদি অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করতে চান তাহলে আমাদেরকে আজই যোগাযোগ করুন on 020-7474-9292 আমাদের সাথে অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করুন from £99 a month. Increase your business by advertising on Relax Radio.
It's time for a show on Relax Radio. It talks about me and you. It's time for a show on Relax Radio. It talks about me and you. So listen to us, 24 hours, and let the happiness come to you on Relax Radio. Tune in to Relax Radio.
It has been too long. No one has taken the initiative to know who you are and what you do. Well, Relax proudly presents Relax Media to unite and expose all media-related personalities under one umbrella. If you are an artist or maybe you're looking for one, look no further. Log on to www.relaxmedia.com. RELAKS media.com. In return, you get a free webpage and exposure to wider fan appreciation and contacts. Also, optional personal manager. Don't delay.
Relax Radio.
And we're back again. Cheese.
Enter the dragon.
Oh, please, mate. Okay, so where do we leave it then? Are you all empty now? Good
Well,
to go.
empty, yeah,
Yeah.
good to go. That's
Okay, cool.
crass. That's absolutely crass of you.
Okay, right. So next gaff on the list. I'm gonna choose one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea which one I might choose?
Mine's blank at the moment.
Okay, we recently visited this place for the first time. It's called the Grapes or Grapes, maybe just Grapes. I think.
The Grape?
I think it's with an S.
It's a special place.
Yeah, it's a really, really good pub for anyone that doesn't know. It's in Limehouse. So on the Thames, it's literally on, like it backs out onto the Thames. So the smoking area in the back.
Or just sitting
if you're
area.
into that.
It's not
Or
actually,
sit-
it's
yeah,
not
or
for
sitting
smoking
area.
actually.
Oh, can you not smoke out there?
No, fire hazard.
right.
Fire hazard.
I suppose it's all wooden.
Yeah, it's made of wood.
Yeah. So sitting area in the back. It literally backs right out onto the Thames. It's a really, really nice sitting area. I'd give literally for that alone, because it's nice and relaxing out there as well. You can't hear any cars or anything. Just chilling, looking out at Canary Wharf.
Do we have some interesting facts about the grapes?
I can have a look.
Now, off the top of my head,
Go on.
the owner or part owner is none other than Gandalf himself, Sir Ian
Here we go.
McKellen. Big fan of his work, by the way.
Go on.
He's part owner with his ex-partner and some other guy. I can't remember.
And how long has he been owning it? Do you know?
Don't know that much, but
No.
he's a lovely guy, I'm sure. I've
If you-
never
if-
actually met
yeah.
him, but he apparently is sometimes down there. So if you fancy meeting Gandalf himself, just go down there every single day, and eventually you'll meet him.
Yeah. So it's on Narrow Street. This is the oldest pub in the area. The building's the oldest in terms of the pubs in the area. So it was actually built in the 1500s. It's a long-standing pub, over 500 years old. Some of the foundations, when we was down there the other day, actually, the guys was saying, like, the foundations of the building are actually still in place, which is pretty mad that it's survived that long.
Love that.
It's not a massively big gaff.
No, it's not massive.
It's pretty small, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it suits it. It's good that it's small, because if it was big, the atmosphere wouldn't be there. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's got some interesting pieces. It's actually got a little art installation by none other than Anthony Gormley himself, Mr. Angel of the North, I believe.
There we are. Coming through with all the facts.
It's a little bit booky. It's just
Yeah.
I mean, he does all of that, doesn't he? He does a load of just men just standing there, or women. I mean, the prettiest
Yeah.
agender,
Yeah.
non-gender specific.
Yeah, it was also one of Charles Dickens' favourites, believe it
Oh.
or not. Yeah. His first encounter in the pub came in the year 1820.
Like
So,
to tipple, did he?
I think, was he was a Limehouse guy. Like, he lived in, I think he was born in Limehouse.
Big fan of his work.
Well, either if he was, but he lived there at some point, and yeah, as I say, he was a big fan of the pub. So
What's your favourite Charles Dickens? Off top.
don't ask me that.
Well read.
Go on, what about yours then?
Oliver Twist.
Oh yeah, oh that's a classic, mate.
Oh yeah. Love the musical.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite Oliver Twist
Oh, for
character?
Come
Fagin.
off it.
Fagin, mate.
come off it. I can't remember, mate. I'd definitely go for seeing that again though, at some point.
Oliver Twist. Or,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you want, anyway. Have a little movie night later.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in terms of atmosphere, what would you give it? Again,
Oh.
it's got a nice little fireplace, a bit like the Blind Beggar.
Again, it's really hard though.
Mm.
We literally only just.
Oh,
went
because we've
there.
been there once. Yeah.
I mean,
It depends. Do you know what? When we say atmosphere, it depends what kind of atmosphere you're looking for. Because
I had a really good time.
yeah, but if you're looking like, I think the biggest contrast is the Half Moon and the Grapes. They're just completely different pubs. But in their
Yeah.
own right, I'd rate them the same. It depends what you're looking for.
It does, and
Yeah.
you want that slightly more upper echelon,
Mm.
a little bit something,
Yeah.
bit more about it, a little bit artistic.
Yeah.
Go
The
to
Half
the
Moon's the kind of place you want to go down if you're looking for
If you just really
seeing a bit of unlicensed boxing,
you're not happy with your
hearing-
life.
hearing some people blasting their portable speaker behind you in their booth.
Yeah, something like, which is just bizarre behaviour.
Yeah,
Can we
exactly.
just speak on that?
Whereas if you're trying to go for a nice relaxed drink, the Grapes will do you justice for that.
But I'm sure it's probably livelier. But I mean, we went.
Yeah.
But
Also, like during
that's it.
COVID, nowhere's gonna be the same.
We're not going to go into like. There's just the listeners.
Should we
are trying to
should we try and keep it COVID free?
Yeah.
Let's not mention it.
Listeners
again.
are listening in to
To
escape
hear
COVID.
pubs. Yeah, not
To
to.
hear pubs, not
Yeah. Yeah.
our
To-
loyal listeners.
Oh, they've got a really good photo in this book actually.
Oh yeah, has it
Of the
got,
back of it. It's a shame we can't show the listeners, but
oh we've got the thing down there.
What thing?
The Periscope thing.
Oh right.
Have a look at that, guys.
Yeah. If anyone on Facebook Live,
Wants
can
to have
see.
a look at that.
yeah.
Yeah, wrap your eyes around that one. For that eye candy.
It's not too bad that actually with the camera. I completely forget that's there. Carpet. I think it's a wooden floor.
I would agree. I think
Yeah.
so.
So
you
again,
know,
that's a
I'm all
zero.
about saying,
Yeah.
what about
Drink selection. I only got one. I can't remember what I got, but
the Ed Nelson?
do you know what? I think for the selection it's not great. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't think it's that great.
Is it because there was no Camden Hills?
That's unfortunately.
Camden Hills biggest.
To get at least a 3 on my rating, you've got to have a Camden Hills.
So it's a 2.
No, I'm only joking. No, quality pub.
I love it.
Yeah.
What were you saying about the staff though? Are we going to be rating the staff
I think we should leave that subject alone.
for this one?
Yeah, for this one, for this pub.
We
I
don't.
think
Yeah, we
just
don't want to
leave it
be.
leave it at that.
We don't want to be hurting feelings.
No, exactly.
It's unnecessary.
I think that's just about sums it up, really, doesn't it?
We're not here to bait out.
Baiting out pub staff.
Bait out puffs. I mean,
No YouTube channel.
yeah. To be honest, that would slap about 5 years ago. So.
Yeah, oh yeah. In Stratford. Baiting out pub staff in Stratford. Anyway, right, I'm done with that. So, okay, out of 20, have you got anything on your mind for that?
Off the top of my head, I've got
Yeah.
to defo go for 20. Just because I want to.
20 out of 20?
No, that's basically bribing Gandalf to come and meet me, isn't it? Really.
I don't blame you.
I'll give it.
Gandalf. Wait, hold on, sorry. This is going to sound awful, but Gandalf, is he from Harry Potter? Or is that Lord of the Rings?
That's Lord of the Rings.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
If you couldn't tell, I'm not a massive fan of all that kind of stuff.
All right. Basically, just
I shouldn't have said that.
calling me a neek there, basically.
Well, you are a neat.
All right then. Everyone knows who Gandalf is.
Oh, please. I'm only joking.
Feelings are getting hurt on this radio.
I think
show.
I should. Do you know, yeah, I got to do some research. I got to watch that
That's
because
like
it's supposed to
literally-
be quite good.
Mate, that's like literally 7 hours of your life just gone. Don't bother. It's not that great.
Really, is it not worth it?
No, don't bother.
Oh, fair.
Not an advocate. Not a sponsor. Unless they pay us to sponsor. Maybe that's coming in the future.
Yeah, fair dues. All right, so yeah, that's 20 out of 20. Yeah, Gandalf.
No, I'm kidding. I'll give it
I
like
hope you
a.
can hear.
I'll give it like 15.
15.
I mean, it's a good middling. I mean,
Alright.
we've not had any under 10 yet.
No, we've not.
Should we go
Should
for
we
a
try and
real,
think for one? This
Should we
under
go for a
10?
real dive?
Do you want to name one?
They're not going to be happy with us because they're quite local to us. Should we censor the name or should we just go for it?
No, yeah, I think we should censor it. If we're gonna do it under 10, because then that puts it in a different category. Not that the crowd's gonna be swayed that go there.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you're going to go.
You're gonna go if you.
All right, I'm
want,
just going to
yeah.
say it off rip. It's,
No, don't. I reckon allow it.
I mean, we don't exactly have that much power, do we? I don't think the public are going out there thinking, we're not going to go there anymore. Because Justin and Oscar are on their radio
Do
show.
what you want, mate.
All right, it's the Albert. All right.
Oh, I was thinking of the Young Prince.
Oh, mate, I love the Young Prince. Young Prince has got a bit of character to it.
We were down the Albert the other night. It was good fun, mate.
I like the Albert.
For punters, right? The Albert is probably one of the best ones.
Yeah, but
I mean, well,
No, no.
sometimes.
I
The other
think
night it was quality.
it's got a history.
We were having some right banner.
It's got a real history. I don't know who used to own it, but
Mm.
the woman used to give you like pure devils when you came in. Like,
Oh, bless her.
like I was making her life hard. I was like, you're working in a pub,
Giving you business.
giving you business.
Yeah.
But on top of that, like their drinks just taste booky. I don't know what's going on there, but
Yeah.
someone needs to get health and safety down there.
Yeah. I do actually tend to agree a little bit on that front.
I mean-
Unfortunately enough, because I do like it down there. Atmosphere's alright. They got football. Partly because it's very local to us, so it's easy to get to.
And it's cheap. Yeah.
It's cheap,
So
and I do like the crowd a lot, and the carpet. Actually, the tunes are shit. Oh, sorry, didn't mean that. They're bad. Right, I've got to get used to this.
You gotta stop
The
doing it.
tunes are that. I'm not a fan of the
Bottom
tunes. But I do like the carpet. What do you make of the carpet?
If I was gonna, it's defo up there with the Weatherspoons. It's like, it's top class.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well, not all Spoons carpets are great though.
no, I think they're pretty much all rubbish. But it's like that sort of vibe. You don't go there for the good carpet. You go there for the bad carpet. It's so bad it's good.
I hope they clean that well because
Uh,
it must get very dirty.
having worked in a Weatherspoons, they don't.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go. Don't go licking a Spoons carpet anytime soon, people.
To be honest with you, I think they pretty much all have rats. I don't know if we can get done for libel, but I mean,
Oh,
I've got nothing for them to take anyway. So
Yeah. Fair play.
shout out Universal Credit.
So, yeah, so that's the Albert. Do you know what? I think it's better than you've been stating it to be. For me, I'd switch your rating of the Albert and the Young Prince round.
You don't even know my rating of the Young Prince.
Yeah, but you were saying,
It's 20.
well, exactly.
So
Not that I'd say the Albert's 20, but the Young Prince is spooky. It's a, do you know what? It's probably the weirdest. I think actually it's the weirdest pub I've ever been in.
and they have a fish tank, which I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah, but it's also like a corridor.
yeah, it is a. I think it
The
must
bar
have-
staff are interested as well.
I'm pretty sure he might be the owner. He might just be employed. He was defo drunk when we were there. He was just
Bless him.
sauteed.
Yeah, he was kind of like rolling about on the counter a little bit.
Interestingly, probably the only pub I know that's constantly got its blinds drawn.
Oh yeah, that's quite interesting as well.
Uh,
As if they don't want customers.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Somebody
it's a
needs
bit
to
like
get
a members club.
take a little marketing degree, or just like a little training course or something. 'Cause that is terrible.
Yeah,
It's not very welcoming.
they got potential as well.
Basically, me and Justin are looking to own a pub in the future. Young Prince, if you're selling, we're buying.
Mr. Universal Credit.
That's really hurt my feelings.
Oh, sorry, mate. Nah, I don't mean it. Smoking area.
I think it basically just seems like it was their garden, to be honest,
Yeah, it felt like
Uh,
a backyard.
with like about 4 properly like rickety benches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. They sort of felt like they were gonna fall apart. I
Also-
feel like no one had stepped foot in that garden in about 45
Yeah,
years.
certainly no one was watering the plants.
Yeah, but they're outside.
Yeah, I know, but like,
It rains a lot.
big man, you've got to water your plants in the summer. I don't know how to tell you this.
True.
They will be dying.
Yeah. They got gnomes out there, don't they?
They do have gnomes.
Yeah.
Gotta rate that.
Yeah.
So all in all, 20. Yeah.
Did they have TVs in there?
Yeah, they did. It was above the aquarium.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Did you see the aquarium?
I don't. Do you know what? I can't remember it. I remember seeing a big fish on a plaque.
Yeah, standard.
That's not the aquarium.
That is not an aquarium. It's
No.
not a very good one.
It was a big old fish, though.
You think it was real?
Eh?
Do you think it was real?
Definitely.
Did you smell it? Give it a little sniff. Can you actually just keep fish like that? I feel like I know that's like a thing, but like
No, mate. Obviously, I'm joking. It's not real fish.
I don't know, mate.
It was like sculpture or something.
It was beautiful. Whoever made that. Very
They've got.
like
What I do like about that pub is they've got loads of the walls are just caked in like old cultural, historical just things
just
like
stuff.
nice sculptures, paintings, photographs with little stories on them. Yeah, all sorts.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but as I say, like when you go in, it feels like you're stepping into the 70s. Like it's musky in there.
It is musky.
If you want to go for a real like step back in time, just head on down to the Young Prince.
For sure, you can like picture people just chaining fags in there. Just like chaining ciggies.
Yeah,
Just being like a pea soup, unable to move.
poking through the curtains, having a look about every now and then.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What a time.
Yeah, do you know what? I think that's probably, as I say, the weirdest pub. One of the most interesting in the area. That one, that's not too far from the Albert. So the Albert on Roman Road and the Young Prince also on Roman Road, just a little bit further down.
Yeah, Albert at the end of the market section of Roman Road.
Yeah, and then the Young Prince is further down toward Bethnal Green. direction.
actually perfectly on the way to the Salmon and Ball.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Good
couple
thing.
more down that road, further into like Cambridge Heath area
Hmm.
that I want to check out.
That's for another show.
We'll do that on part 2, or maybe whenever it swings round.
So my next pub that I want to bring
Yeah.
to light,
Do it.
Bow Bells.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Have
The
you got go on,
most
go on.
orange pub I've ever seen?
I'll tell you what, mate. We'll go down to the Gladstone in Brighton at one point. That is
more orange.
funnily enough, actually, it's quite yellow.
Oh, it's
The
orange.
Bow Bell, oh yeah, that's it. The Bow Bells is more orange. The Gladstone's more yellow. But
so orange. I
Yeah.
like it. It's bright.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's just out there, just out on its own.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much there besides
yeah. Well, yeah. So for reference, it's in Bromley by Bow area.
just next to
Um,
the DLR tubes.
Yeah,
Well,
not far
DLR
from the little
station.
Mackey's area on the main road, on the A road that cuts through East London. I think that A road's a bit unfortunate because it sort of deads off the whole vibe in the area.
Yeah, for sure. It's just
You know
it's
what I
just
mean?
jarring to get across, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Anyway, back to the Bow Bells.
back to the Bow Bells. Has a ghost apparently. Little fun fact.
Oh yeah.
Lot of newspaper clippings about the ghost on the wall I noticed when I was last there.
Okay then.
Don't know what that's all about, but
Yeah.
we'll have to go back to
Interesting.
to ask the staff.
Yeah. And just like the Blind Beggar, they've got a pool table down there. If anyone likes pool,
For all you pool aficionados.
I do love a bit of pool. Me and the boys used to smash pool.
Uh,
We got sick, to be fair. We got so good, and then COVID hit, and I've not been able to play for a little while.
just bragging about your pool your pool game. Anyone want to call in and challenge Justin to a game of pool? He will literally. He'll bet a fiver he'll win at least.
I'll
surely.
obliterate you on the table.
Tenner?
Unfortunately.
Tenner, you're holding up a tenner for it.
Yeah, of course,
All
man.
right. Any callers for £10? What's that number again?
The number, the
That you
studio
have-
number,
that you have to dial to come and challenge Justin to a
07
game of pool.
852 473 473. So there it is. If you fancy it, I mean,
It's on
I
the
can't
table.
exactly challenge you to a game of pool right here and now.
I mean,
But we'll go down to the Bow Bells at some point, and we'll put a tenner on the line and see who's the best.
You got 15 minutes to call up, by the way.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, so ratings for the Bow Bells.
I've got to highly rate the Bow Bells, to be honest.
When was the last
Um,
time you were down there?
I mean, I'm not actually an alcoholic, so probably like a month or two ago.
What do you mean you're not an alcoholic? You were down a pub last night, I swear.
I was working there.
Yo, you were working.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not at the Free Tons, if anyone's wondering.
Here we go.
No, we didn't even rate it that highly.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. So, personally, drink selection, I think it's pretty banging down at Bow Bells. As I say, the pool table's probably the pool table and the TVs. They're one of the best attributes for me
For you,
down there. Yeah.
you're a blokey bloke.
Yeah.
You
well,
like your TV.
yeah,
you like
a bit
you
of
like
football. Bit of
What
football.
about darts, mate? Because they got darts as well.
I'm
Is
not a
that-
massive darts fan.
Ooh.
Partly because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not great at darts.
You ever
I'm
played?
not scared to admit that.
I can't remember the name of the game, but you just gotta like. It's called like Killer. You ever play Killer?
Oh no, that's a pool game. Unless you can do that for darts
There's
as
like
well.
a darts one as well.
Yeah.
That one's sick, man.
Yeah.
You gotta play it. Next
Here's
time we're
one.
down the
Here's
Bow
one. You
Bells.
ever played Toad in the Hole?
No, you've got my attention though.
Okay, so basically the gist of it, and it's funny enough as well. Like in Lewis, they do Toad in the Hole championships. It's-
For the world or for the UK?
No, no,
probably
for
the
Lewis.
world. Oh,
For
just for Lewis. Oh, brilliant.
or it might be the area. I don't know, but yeah. So
you-
you basically flick a coin type of shaped piece of metal into a hole, and
Oh,
there's a
is
point.
this
There's a point scheme. So you flick it into the hole. If you get it in the hole, you get 3 points. If you flick it onto the surrounding rim
the
area,
rim, if you will.
you get 2 points. I think that is, or maybe it's 2 points for the hole and 1 for the thing. And then if you miss the hole, like it doesn't stay on the table, whatever you want to call it, rim area. Then obviously you get nothing.
Are you aware of a game called Tiddlywinks?
Tiddywinks.
Tiddlywinks.
Tiddlywinks. No.
Oh, it's basically the same, mate.
Okay. Do you want to stop flicking the mic as well?
Sorry to the lovely listeners out there
Yeah.
for Justin's outrage.
Or what about from your flick? Anyway, go on. Do you want to explain what this game is?
It's basically
Oh, it's
for
the
you,
same
it's
thing.
the same thing.
Oh, maybe you just
But
called
so
it
it's a
different things.
family game.
Do you play that?
Have you ever entered the Toad in the Hole Championships, mate?
I'm not. I'm
It's
not.
too good for it, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
No, the class. You see, the class in Lewis is outstanding. If I'm
Is
honest.
it some of the best?
Yeah. You've never seen
Getting
anything
3
like
points
it.
every single time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
How do you think they're going back home?
Hey?
Just practicing
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm up to every time I'm down there.
every time you're down there.
Yeah.
Trying to get there, trying to make it big time. Do you think your parents would be so proud if you managed to get it?
Oh mate, that's the dream.
That is the dream.
That's the dream. Shooting for the moon. Right. So where were we? Bow Bells.
Bow Bells. I don't think we've really slacked off on the rating. It's gone very.
We just doing anything now.
We're now just rambling. Not that we haven't been for like the past hour or so, but
Yeah. Well, I think the atmosphere is good down there. I've never had a proper wild banterous night down there.
banterous.
I don't know if it's that kind of a pub, but I think it has the potential to be. We just don't really go on a Friday night.
It's just orange, so
It's orange.
we love it. All you orange fans.
Orange.
Anyone who's from the Netherlands, big fan maybe.
Yeah, man.
It's your colour, apparently. I don't know why, but your national team took it, so
Exactly.
whatever, take it. So yeah, any Dutch people?
Dutch.
Yeah, any
yeah.
people from the Netherlands? Hit it up.
Yeah. Wicked. Right. So yeah, that's in terms of location, like we've already described. That one is you just follow Mile End Road all the way down from the 3 Tons, eastward, all the way to Bromley by Bow.
Starting at 3 tons.
Well, no, I'm just in terms of spatial location for the ones that we've already done.
I suppose, yeah. It's just
So what we've
straight
done
down
for
Mile
Mile End
End
Road is 3 Tons. I'm going to say that's on it just because it's on the same strip. Blind Beggar's also on there, which we've done. Half Moon we've done on there. There's a couple more that I love on that strip. The Rusty Bike. Oh, whew, what a gaff.
I'm gonna have to scrap that.
Mate?
Not technically a pub.
Oh, come off it, mate. It's like a sports bar pub.
It's a Thai.
It's also a Thai restaurant.
It's a Thai restaurant.
It's like a hybrid. It's complete hybrid. It's brilliant. What they've done there is genius. Incorporating the whole bike theme as well. They've taken advantage of commuters, because there's a lot of commuters that go down this road. Just for context, there's some good bike paths. So if you work in Aldgate or Liverpool Street area, that kind of eastward city, even Bank, you can cycle down the main road, down the bike paths because they're nice big.
It's a cycle highway.
Yeah, cycle highway.
Brought in by.
And the Rusty Bike has taken advantage of that. They might have. Do you know what? I've only just thought of that. They might have done that on purpose because they know that there's so many commuters on bikes. Anyway, it's got a bike theme and you can park your bike in it or whatever. But it's a really good gaff.
For watching Champions League games, especially.
Yeah, the atmosphere is second to none down there.
It's basically like being there.
We've seen some good games down there.
It's actually better than Istanbul back in the day. Doesn't have a scratch on the Rusty Bike, mate.
Yeah.
Watched. Oh, now we're just listing off. Actually watched the Tottenham Hotspur comeback. What was that, 2 years ago? Against.
Yeah, so it wasn't this past one. It was
Against Ajax, was it, or City? I forget. It was insane.
I can't remember.
I forget the team, but it was insane.
Yeah, and then also there was Liverpool Barca,
Liverpool Barca,
which was mad as well.
both teams had no right to get back in.
They
the
were
game,
like some of the
but
best games I've seen.
ever.
Yeah, ever. Yeah,
To be honest, with
because
you.
they were on the 2-leg. It was like the second leg.
Yeah.
Of
the semi-finals of the
oh,
Champions
mate,
League.
they were so good. Weren't they?
Oh, we reminisce.
Yeah, I long for that. Where with no restrictions, no barriers
Right,
in the way.
we're not talking about.
Are we going back onto COVID now?
No.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, for me, the Rusty Bike's right up there. I'm gonna give it like a 17 out of 20, to be honest. Because
It unfortunately doesn't have a carpet.
I don't mind it.
No,
Having a carpet.
you don't mind. No
I don't even
carpet.
mind.
I mean, to be fair, if there's a lot of food, carpet is a bit of a no-no.
Yeah.
No pub cat either, but
Yeah.
nonetheless,
It does have that sort of more sports bar theme though, and a cat wouldn't work in that odd context. So, just going to backtrack a bit for reference, like the pub cat theme, it works well in the Blind Beggar. It will work well in the Grapes. I'd say it will work brilliantly down there. That's the exact type of vibe.
You telling them they should get a cat?
Yeah, I think that'd be good if they cat people anyway. If they like cats, even a dog,
So
pub dog. I don't know if that's a thing, but I like dogs more than cats.
on pub pets, do they have to be furry? I'm talking. Would you be
yeah,
okay
but-
with a pub tortoise?
I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of tortoises.
Okay, I'm just.
What would you have it
thinking-
just roaming around the pub on its own? Because I feel like the poor
No, yeah, because it's
poor
gonna,
fella would just get squished.
well, no, that's the thing about tortoises. Pretty well adapted for that. Like they're
What,
literally just
into
a
their
shell.
shell?
Yeah, just into the shell, mate. You could probably kick it about and you probably wouldn't feel it. So not that I'm advocating
Yeah,
tortoise
come
kicking.
on, mate. Leave it alone.
Leave the tortoise alone. Like just give it a little stroke. But
This isn't the first time you've brought up tortoises in the past, though.
is on this radio show, but we're actually looking to get a tortoise for the house. So if anyone would like to
if anyone
donate,
sells tortoises,
or
let-
just has a
let us
tortoise
know.
they don't want, like.
yeah, well, that as well.
But we're thinking of starting a GoFundMe. I don't know. Just put the feelers out. We never know. Don't want to.
Are they expensive tortoises? you know?
To buy, yeah. To keep, no. They'll literally eat anything.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think they'll eat meat. That'd be a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feed it meat.
Yeah.
Anyway, off topic.
Pub pets.
Pub pets. That's for another time.
Yeah, right. So, oh yeah, Rusty Bike. Yeah, we're going down Mile End Road. If you can visualise it, if you know the street, we're going down there. As I say, we've done quite a few on that already. We've made our way to. Oh, this is like a virtual pub crawl.
It is.
Yeah.
It truly is. But
So anyway,
we've missed
so
quite a few pubs here.
we've missed a few, but
We'll have to come back and
we've
do
hit
it.
the best anyway. Down Mile End Road.
the pinnacle.
Right, so the Rusty Bike, as I say, that's one of my favourite. How would you
Creme de
rate
la
that?
creme. I'd probably give it like a good 18.
Yeah, in terms of atmosphere, like as I say, it's one of the best.
And with table service now as well, it's really just like,
Yeah.
I'm so lazy. I think everyone is like at heart, just having a drink
I
brought
quite
to
like
you.
going up to the bar and getting a drink.
I do, but
getting around
if
you.
you could just have someone just bring you a drink, you would, wouldn't you? Like every now and again.
Well, if you're watching the football, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you don't really want to miss any of the action.
Do you think that's going to stick about once COVID's over, or are they just going to be like, no?
Table service,
Probably not.
probably not. No,
Yeah, probably
not.
So all you table service people, you're going to be out of a job after COVID. Sorry about that.
Yeah, because they're hiring table service people who are separate from the bar staff. That's the thing.
Some places are.
No, not.
Yeah, to cut down on.
Oh,
exposure.
all right, fair enough. Whatever. Anyway, next one down Mile End Road. Yeah, you ready?
Okay.
Little Driver.
Little Driver. Okay, not too sure about the Little Driver.
Biggest West Ham pub in the game.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant down there. Again, I quite like the atmosphere. Bar staff are lovely. They're really
Yeah.
nice people. Drink selection's good. Prices are good. Punters are good.
Problem being
Carpet's all right. They got a pub dog.
cash only,
Yeah, it's cash only.
and the only cash point is over the other side of the A road,
No, it's not. It's. What do you mean A road?
whatever that road is.
No, it's.
Mile End Road.
No. The you can go to the co-op. Just right next to it. You don't have to go across the road.
This is news to me.
I mean, it's a bit annoying that you have to go to a garage to get cash out. Again, pubs, look, for any pub owners or whatever that are listening, sort out, because realistically, we're
stop
living in the
avoiding
modern
tax.
day and age.
Just stop avoiding tax,
Yeah,
please. Just
well,
get a
yeah.
card machine.
That as well, yeah.
I
But
don't
like,
know what's I mean, if you want to avoid tax, don't we all? To be honest with you, I'm fine with it. Not advocating tax evasion.
are you earning enough to even get that?
I don't know why you're chatting like you're the big uns, mate. Sorry, I didn't
I'm
realise
only joking,
that.
I'm only joking.
Everyone didn't know Justin's dad is Richard Branson, so it's Justin Branson on the mic.
Yeah, boy, come on. Yeah, so that's pubs that don't have card machines. That's something you got to sort out ASAP. That I reckon for that we could knock off 3-4 points.
Yeah, to be
For that
honest with
sole
you,
purpose.
it's pretty bad because I've met.
But I'd bump up 3 or 4 more points just for the fact, as I've already mentioned, that I got a pub dog.
They do have
I
a
think
pub
that's
dog.
wicked.
What kind of dog is it?
I think he's a little Yorkshire Terrier.
Little Yorkie.
Not that they're my favourite dogs, but I just love dogs anyway. So.
So what are you rating it? Is
Also-
this the last pub or?
Oh yeah. Also, it's got tellies. Also, it's got a sick pub garden, and the
Quite big.
atmosphere down there, is also brilliant. So
Went to someone's wake once but well, not actually there.
Yeah.
They would just happen to be there.
That was a bit weird.
That was a little bit odd.
In the pub.
He had a wreath of flowers that were spelling out Carlsberg. Guessing that's his favourite drink.
Did he? I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was outside.
That's a bit peak.
Brought a little tear to my eye that he decided to drink Carlsberg. Don't speak ill of the dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's a 16. Out of 20.
To be honest with you, I've met really shady characters who have got card machines, so it's not hard to get a card machine.
No. Yeah. So
So
why?
for that alone, it's 14.
Right. Fair. Do you know what? Fair enough. I can't blame you for that. What's happened to me there is as I said, I took 3 points off for the card machine, but then I've added 3 on for the dog. That's what I've done in my head. so it's even that out, and then for the rest of the pub, it's a solid gaff. So
Lovely
Yeah.
stuff. Plus 3 points, but they could have been like almost above 20 if they had a card machine, basically.
yeah, in
Because
terms of location though, it's like the Bow Bells. It's just a bit out of the way.
For you commuters who love the DLR,
Yeah.
pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. True.
It's got a chicken shop across the road.
Yeah, Tasty Bites, big up.
Big up Tasty Bites. Actually,
JJ loves Tasty Bites.
he does. But actually, Tasty Bites, sponsor of this radio show. So if you could all go down there,
Yeah. They honestly some of the best food I've ever had in my life.
just tell them Justin and Oscar sent you.
Yeah.
And then we get money for that, so it's brilliant.
Wow. Right.
This is all a lie.
Right. What we'll do is we'll do one more and then we'll wrap it up. All right.
Perfect.
One more. We're gonna
Give me
do.
a mass.
We're gonna do. You ready? The Eleanor. Have you got anything to say about that pub?
The Eleanor Arms.
Yeah, the Eleanor Arms. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the full name. Yeah.
Water pub.
I agree.
It's a good place. The drink selection. What are your thoughts on the drink selection?
A little bit tapped.
A little bit. You could do with a little low range.
What's their go-to lager down there?
It's Spitfire.
Spitfire. That's it. I quite like Spitfire, but I've not sampled all the drinks in there. So
To be honest with you, I think it's an independent pub, which is hard to come by nowadays. And so they've decided to go for a lot of like independent breweries, which I think big ups to them in that respect.
yeah.
Just have a Bud Light or something. not a Bud Light. Just have a Foster's though.
Yeah.
Just
But
have
what's
something.
what's good about the Eleanor Arms as well is they're trying to do something with that pub. So it's almost like a little
It's like a village pub
arty-
almost. It's
yeah, but it's really big on its artistic musical scene. Like it's a jazz, like they do live jazz performances every Sunday.
yeah.
They get some really good bands from all around London to come, probably much further reaching than London as well, to come and do gigs down there. And yeah, the music is brilliant.
It's the same 3 people on all the time. I think it must be a family business. In that respect.
At the bar. Yeah. So
Which I like.
yeah, I like
really
that as
rate
well.
Big
Yeah,
ups to
yeah.
Eleanor in that
Yeah,
respect.
yeah.
Keep it in the family.
Keeping it real.
Not in everything, but
Yeah.
in some things that's good.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, smoking area, average.
Yeah, it's literally just out. Oh no, have you been out the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, out back's alright.
Yeah.
I was
In
thinking,
in terms of spatial location, anyone that wants to go there, it's just south of Victoria Park.
So
What-
lovely
what's the-
location
what's
for.
What's the bridge called that goes over it into the bridge has a name into the park, because obviously
Oh, that bridge has a
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
did not know.
yeah, it's near Birdsfield Lane, the pub, or Alice Lane bus station as well.
Lovely place.
Yeah. So yeah, as I say, if you want to go there, it's a wicked pub. If you like jazz as well, go down and have a chat, because everyone that goes down there seems to be really into jazz, obviously. And you can have a wicked chat, meet some jazz heads.
It's not sponsoring us, unfortunately, but maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. No, you know what? If we're gonna remain the go-to place for pub reviews,
Yeah.
cannot take sponsorships from pubs. Just ruins our
Yeah.
credentials.
That's true.
Chicken shops okay, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up there. Out of 20, I'm gonna say for the Eleanor, I'm gonna give it a 15. What?
I'm stunned. I'm going 18. I really like the Eleanor. I like what they're doing there. It's nice and independent.
Yeah.
Family-run
Okay.
business.
All right. Now you put it like that.
I think so.
I'm gonna
Unless
say
it's like
16 and a half.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So there you have it. There's part 1 of our little series on
If we're let back in the building.
saying it how it is with pubs. Justin.
We
and
never really
Mustache
came
and
up with a
Sauce
name.
on today. Thanks for joining us, and
Thank you for having me.
I hope you all have a lovely evening, and we'll catch you later.